Okay, imagine if you were a 9-year-old boy. You kiss your mom goodbye, and because she's going out for a night on the town on her motorcycle. But something bad happens. Your mom doesn't come back home. She's been killed in a fatal motorcycle accident. You see, in Florida, the law for wearing a helmet is 20 and younger. If you're 21 and over, you don't have to wear a helmet as a passenger or a rider. Tanya Mag, she was 30 years old when she died, and Trey will never see his mother again. Fatal motorcycle accidents happen every day in the U.S. After researching for the subject, I've realized that the U.S. is very inconsistent on age and helmet laws for the U.S. According to the Conference of State Legislatures, approximately 49% motorcyclists do not wear helmets while they're riding. I hope that if you are one of these motorcyclists, that you'll be open-minded as I discuss the data related to the motorcyclist and helmet laws. There are many people that get in motorcycle accidents that are riding motorcycles or ATVs with no helmets, and they're fatal. In 2011, a study by the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, National Conference of State Legislatures, and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration to find the percentage of people killed in motorcycle crashes in 2011 who were not wearing helmets is higher in states without mandatory helmet laws. So, because of that, I've got a map up here, and this is going to show you all the different laws around the U.S. So the first one, we have 3 states that have no helmet law whatsoever. So anybody who wants to ride doesn't have to wear a helmet. 19 states have a helmet law. You have to wear a helmet at all times. That's 19 states. 8 states, if you're 21 and over, you don't have to wear a helmet. You can make that choice. And then 19 states, you have to be at least 18 to make that choice. And then unfortunately, we got one very disturbing fact, and that is Delaware. Delaware has a law where you have to have in your possession a motorcycle helmet, but it doesn't mean you have to wear it. So 82% of motorcyclists died not wearing a helmet in Delaware in 2011. So I guess that helmet was on the back of the motorcycle along for the ride, not being used as what it's supposed to be. The other thing I did some research on was Iowa was the highest in 2011 for no helmet fatal crashes at 94%. So I did a little bit more research on that, and in September 1 of 1975, Iowa had a helmet law, and it stretched to July 1st, 1976. In that time, the fatality rate for motorcyclists was 40% lower than the prior year. So very, very disturbing facts. And motorcyclists aren't the only ones on vehicles, on roads, that die every year because of no helmet. In 2014, the IIHS reported there was 323 fatal accidents on public roads on ATVs. 81% of these fatalities were wearing no helmets. Helmets save lives. We need to change the way people think about motorcycles. The NHTSA estimated that helmets saved about 1,550 motorcyclists' lives in 2010, and that 706 would have been prevented if they would have only been wearing a helmet. Trey, the young boy that lost his mother, is pleading to Florida to change the law to where they must wear a helmet. And he spoke with Inside Edition, and this is what he said: "We need to do this. We need to change the law. We have to make it so that people have to wear a helmet." I especially agree with him, and I hope that you do too. And if you do, contact your state representative to encourage them to change the law and make it a requirement to wear a helmet at all times. Help promote helmet awareness for your buddies, for everybody, and motorcycle awareness. Motorcycle safety isn't only up to the rider, it's also up to the other drivers on the road. So be aware of those motorcycles. Have your kids, back in the day we used to play slug bug. Have your kids look for motorcycles and play slug bug, but with the motorcycles. So when they're able to drive, they will be more aware of looking for motorcycles. I'm a motorcyclist, and I am hoping that through this data and Trey's story, that if you ever get on a motorcycle or an ATV, that you make that smart decision and ride with a helmet. Don't be the chicken that didn't make it across the road. Thank you very much.